up there, so if you want to. All right, we are live for the 2014 WAKA VA Patriot Player Selection Draft.
Yes.
This is 3 up, 3 down. I am joined to my far left by Mr. Matt Wellbach.
Always a pleasure to be here. Would not miss it for the world.
Absolutely. In the center, we got Brad Kirby, our VA Freedom Analyst. And myself, I am Commissioner Wentworth, VA Peninsula. So we're here to talk about the draft, man. Most exciting.
A lot of people's favorite season. You know, we have a lot of veterans in this league that have been playing 5+ years, and they would say that this is one of their favorite things to be a part of. A great way for the new players in the league to be acquainted with some of the other people that they might not be able to play with in the fall and spring. So this is really an excellent time for everybody.
Yeah, this is the 3rd year of VA Patriot, so and each year it's gotten bigger and bigger. The first year we had 9 teams playing the league. 7 of those were draft teams. Last year we had 10 full draft teams, and now this year, for 2014, we're up to 13 teams, which is pretty incredible. So it keeps growing and growing.
You know, I say that the talent level of the draft has opened up for the year. We look at the first round, kind of picking 1 through 5 in that offense. You know, now you have 2
Yeah, you're really seeing players from all over, not just from the VA Peninsula, VA Freedom, but just even through the teams. If you look at how they self-identified themselves, you know, it's pretty spread out. You know? You don't just have your plan. You get your Walkaholics and your Kickheads are very well represented. A lot of teams, one-kick wonders. You know, it's pretty cool.
Good to have the variety. Also, with this first season, we've done a couple of mock drafts this year. The projector, we thought we were going to be going. We did 2 of them. It looked like some people had different ideas, but to kind of sum up who we might be playing.
There's a lot of interest in it. I know you guys watching on YouTube can't see, but I don't know, there's probably a good 125 people here, 150 maybe. And the Cactus is packed right now.
Always appreciate the Cactus hosting us for these annual draft parties.
Oh man.
Giving us a nice place to set up and enjoy ourselves for the next 3 to 4 hours.
The atmosphere is electric.
It is. I hope everybody can hear us right now. If you're watching live, if you want to send a chat on the link, if you want to let us know that you can hear us okay, that's great. We know that we're doing a good job.
Yeah, let us know. We got 7 viewers watching remotely right now for the pre-show.
Yes.
Let us know if you can hear us, if you're having any problems. It's loud in here. There's a lot of people.
We know that's going to kind of turn down once you hear the picks being said. And speaking of picks, it starts out with number 1. The past 2 years, we've had 2 different first-round draft picks. In the inaugural season, it was Eric Stevens, catcher. And Stevens is going to be the first-round pick this year.
We shall see.
Lee is a master of ceremonies for us this year.
We're glad you're here. Eat some burgers, eat some tacos, drink some drinks, have fun, make a friend. Hey, Clemens, quiet your asses down. Oh yeah, tip your servers, be nice. We're glad you're here. It's really good to see everyone. This is the best. I'm yelling as loud as I can be. This is the best season of WAKA I've ever played before. You know it. If you haven't, get excited. Make new friends. Have a lot of fun. We're tired too long. So, real quick. The timer's going to start at 6:58 for the first 2 minutes for the deciding pick.
That's right now. That's right now.
Yeah. So, I see your hand. I see the first over. Ready? I'm excited. Being ready. Let's be excited, Nathaniel. We love you. We love the Cactus. We're really, really glad to be back. So, have fun, and I'll let you know what's up in 2 minutes.
That's it. So we're on, the sex cannons are on the clock. And if it's me, I'm thinking none other than Gene Eford.
Hard considering the Genie for pick. I was right next to another favorable first-round draft pick, Daniel Shaw, one of the premier pitchers in WAKA. So it depends what you're going to want to go through first. Do you want a charger or do you want a pitcher?
Yeah, Adam Tatum would be a good value pick. He was an undrafted free agent last year. He really turned some heads over the last 12 months. And now he's vaulted into the top 5 at least.
When you can change yourself from an undrafted status to first-round talk, you've done quite well for yourself. And speaking of first rounds, we have Randy Devlin just walked in. 6-time Wentworth Trophy winner, Randy Devlin.
6-time.
Oh, watch my gourd.
6-time winner of this, the Wentworth Trophy. Has nothing to do with VA Patriots, really.
Kirby, I don't know if
Just here.
we've been able to taste the Wentworth Trophy yet between the two pots.
I want you guys to keep believing in yourselves, and one day you too can make it.
Thank you for the words of encouragement.
Trust me, I'm a 5-time Wentworth Trophy winner. Or, in other words, a 5-time coattail rider. Oh, here we go.
Who we got?
A short pick, if you ask me. I didn't really expect this one, so. Everybody ready? You ready? Okay. The first pick for the 3rd annual, he's overrated. The first pick is Genie.
As expected, Gene Eford, as he's also known as Dr. Chest Pass. Just
he was on a 16. Take that as you will.
I don't know, but I'm making it stick.
All right,
Dr.
who's
Chest
next?
Pass. I don't know. He got his doctorate from Guilford College, where he played shooting guard for their basketball team on a full scholarship. So he's an athletic freak, one of the strongest arms, very quick. Offensively, he can do it all. He can lead off for you if you need him to. He can kick in the 4 or 5 spot and just drop bombs. The kid is just ridiculous. One of the best kickball
And the
players in
second
the
pick
country.
again, a real quick selection for the first round. LSD has chosen. I don't know, Troy. They didn't show up here. You're more than welcome.
Let's stay on top.
All right. Anyway, thanks, Troy. The second pick is Kyle Tyson.
I think some of those photos that surfaced earlier
Yeah.
influenced that pick a little bit.
Yeah, that bumped him on a lot of draft boards there. I believe so. But Kyle Tyson was on very high on a lot of mock drafts. He's a guy who we know locally is playing for Plan B. He recently moved down to Richmond from Pennsylvania, where he plays on a lot of the national tournaments. Just a really hard-throwing righty and a well-rounded offensive player themselves. So good pick by Fried and Fagel.
The first round.
Going high.
Down for bunts. Selects the man with the longest Facebook name in the history of America, Ricky Dwight Howard Leonard.
I like this pick.
You would like this pick. I would also like this pick.
So Richard Holmes is a charger for Rumspringa. Very quick. I think he plays outstanding defense. Very agile. If you put that bunt in the air, he's going to get under it. That's defensively. Offensively, he's an elite leadoff kicker. Yeah, and there's one thing about this, about kickball. The offense begins with the leadoff. That's the start. So congratulations, number 3 overall.
I thought you were shooting up. Nice.
All right, look, teacher's life. They do a little.
A team player that forget with the number and sacrificing himself for the good of the team.
Yeah, he looks like a scrub right now because he had to go pick some people up.
You gotta wade those rough waters like Gilligan. You gotta dress appropriately.
Thank you. Congratulations, Rick.
All right, the fourth pick for the very first round.
God, they don't even have time to analyze these things.
I know.
Calici. Once again, don't know him.
A late sign up for the.
No, Blake was on there at least last week. But, this is a good pick. Obviously, he's a hard-throwing pitcher, one of the best in the country. And Edge and Courtney Eford are situation teammates. And Edge was really working it pretty hard trying to get up into the top two because that's where he expected Blake to go. And it turns out Blake fell right to their laps. They didn't have to give up any draft spots, and they get the man they want.
Not to put you anybody's pick. If you think it's him, then go factor in. STD is not picked.
Right.
Ooh, the flamingos are ready.
Yeah, and that's a big question. You wonder if Blake's going to be able to get up to York every week, but
The fifth pick.
I'm sure Edge will give him a ride.
The Fire Flag Flamingos.
Now we have the Flamingos on the clock.
The Flamingos have chosen
Emily and
Adam
Curtis.
Tatum.
Adam Tatum. They got to be happy that he fell to them. That's at the fifth pick.
Oh, he's here. I know him.
He's floating around. There he is. Sexy man.
So Adam Tatum, like I said, new to the Peninsula scene over the last 12 months or so. Just another elite leadoff and A+ defensively. Just a strong arm, extremely quick. So quick that you think he's encroaching. But then you see pictures and video later on and you're like, God damn, he was not encroaching on that. He literally is he just has a spring out of the box. It's amazing.
All right, and the sixth pick
And a good dude too.
of the draft.
go
It's the rainbow comes bearing snacks. Time to want to be on their team Christmas. Joe Prezo.
If we actually kept legit statistics, I have no doubt that Prezo would have led the VA Peninsula League in home runs.
Mary Jane's Magic, they're on the clock.
RKI's
Not that
too.
she can read it,
He's
because
just
they're
an
probably on-
offensive weapon. So,
And I believe made his kickball debut in the draft league, if I'm not mistaken, the first draft league.
All right, Mary Jane's Magic with the seventh pick has selected the one and only Alex Jackson.
oh!
Did you look for a pop off the board?
Yeah, in the first, I guess if you look at AJ, if you're going to spend a seventh pick on him, I think they're probably expecting him to charge because a lot of the first round strategy is to go with the catches of Chargers. But AJ, he plays a lot of first base, and that's what he gets recognition for. In fact, spoiler alert, he's first team All Peninsula for this spring.
All right, Blue Faces.
The guy can also play some Chargers catcher too. Yeah, he can do it all.
Alex definitely listed himself as a catcher for the first primary position and then Charger. So it'll be interesting to see where he
The
plays.
Blue Faces with the eighth pick have chosen a very handsome bearded man, Randy Devlin.
Six-time Wentworth Trophy winner Randy Devlin.
Oh, he's here. Sorry, he's incognito. I never
It's not working.
There's no video. There's audio, no video.
The most decorated WAKA player,
Oh,
six-time
must be Randy
Wentworth
Devlin. We
champion,
missed it for
Randy
Blueface.
Devlin.
Champion!
That sucks.
Situation. You're on the clock.
The Schmidt-situation.
What happened? I mean, that was back action.
I don't know. Probably. Bear with us if you're having audio difficulties. Apologies.
I'm looking German. Hi, Bill. What you doing, buddy? I mean, you got like.
Maybe I should disable the HD. We'll see if that helps.
Very nice. All right, with the ninth pick of the WAKA draft, the Schmidt-situation selects Daniel Shaw.
get a dominating presence on the mound for the Schmidtuation. Name starts with an SH, so it makes sense. Shaw, Schmidt,
Cinnamon Toast
Schmid.
I also hope you have snacks.
Can we get a pretzel over here?
Stretches. Always a good selection and a good fall to the situation. Maybe saw one of the premier pitchers of the league.
Underrated offensively too. That's an area of this game that he's really worked on, and he can lay some line drives around here. Outstanding first baseman.
The wingspan that he has. Nicknamed the Condor for a reason. I can actually see him towering over everybody right now as we speak. Easy to pick out of the lineup. That day.
Cinnamon Toast Cinnamon Toast Crust selects Dom Smith.
Little surprised to see him still there at number 9, or number 10 rather. But Dom Smith, pound for pound, he's got the strongest arm in the league. And absolutely, yeah, their next pick should be a good first baseman that can catch some of these.
Black Mambas, you're on the clock.
So the Mambas are on the clock. That's a good, yeah. So the Mambas, they have Blair Witt and Jordan Souls as their captains.
He's the captain.
Some NBA Freedom players, yeah.
Perhaps even captaining his own draft.
One of the newer.
In the 11th pick, the Mambas have selected the Love Knocker, Alex Knocker.
And rivals become friends.
Yes. There are no enemies in the draft. So obviously these guys have played against each other on Friday night. Pop, Yorktown's finest. And Jordan knows firsthand what Knocker can do. So good pick. Oh, is he?
Knocker is one, in my opinion, one of the most aggressive base runners I have ever been around.
Yes.
And he does it with quality, too. I mean, he will try to push to get that extra
All right, going to Lons on your
A lot of
head.
times it works in his favor with his agility.
Jimmy Wilcox.
Very good.
That's my Wales man.
I know that James Maxwell has run the numbers, and he sees good value in production in Jimmy Wilcox. You know, he's got a low profile in some respect because he's not on Facebook. But this man right here playing for Plan B in the situation, he just produces. He's an all-around 5-tool player, and that's what you want in a first-round draft pick. He can do anything. He can pitch for him. He can charge for him. He can play first base. Yeah. I guess it really depends on the rest of their draft, but he gives them some versatility, just like Alex Jackson, where he can play multiple positions at an elite level. So very, very good pick.
So as we see in usual drafts, a lot of runs at pitchers, chargers, and catchers, a lot of versatility being selected. In the later rounds, if you find the best player available, where you go, maybe pitcher, maybe you find one of those catchers in the third round, you have the ability to swap these people around to field the best hit for you.
How do I fix this? I don't know how to fix the video. I'm sorry, guys. You should have come to the cactus.
Yes.
Maybe we can stop it and start it back up.
All right, let me try it.